So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. It's Christie! Oh, he's been caught on it here! A heavy challenge. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Quality ball. Cristiano Ronaldo, distributed tidily.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Franck Kessié, is a player, Peter, who really seems to have found his place. He's been described as the complete midfielder, with physicality, energy, quality, protecting his defence, and he plays an important hand in moves forward. You really can't be asking for...
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Searching pass is played there. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Guendouzi tries to pass it through, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Ronaldinho, shot at goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Towering header! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ambitious ball here. Cleared away. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo seems absolutely shocked and annoyed. Did all the hard work and failed to make it count.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to return it. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that has been knocked clear. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ødegaard.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Just eases him off the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Great vision. Messi. Kovac breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Ødegaard. Knocks it out wide. Kessié. Nicely weighted ball. He's free, he has got space. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Back when it goes. Chance to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Ødegaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The Czech Republic can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's anyone's ball now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in. Time and again they are repelled. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ødegaard. Now this could be a chance. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Pass somewhat off target. Souček.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
60 minutes played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cristiano Ronaldo needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
There's the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And a chance! Nicely aimed pass.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
That is very well defended. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Sufal. Dumfries spots it and intercepts. He's found a way past. He's found a way through. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Schick. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great...
He's gone for the shots! Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Sofal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Trossard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Kessié. Spread it left. Ronaldinho. He's cut it out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Gets a good foot in there. Simeone. He's a sharp little ball here. Now here's the... Ferran Torres! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ferran Torres! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. He's having a pop! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Just 5 minutes left. Simeone. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's a real chance! Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Ferran Torres does well to get it back. Oh, he's... and the shot! Sufal. Socek. Not the most convincing of passes. That's Derrida. Goes looking wide. Jurasek. And they've got a throw. Klosek. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's that. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And it's Cucurella. That's the throw. Haaland measuring up his opponents. Not many would dare to look him back in the eye.
Well, you can sense a definite buzz in everything he does, and it's not just physical. I think he's making better decisions as well, and it's just great to see how much progress he's making now, and everybody is beginning to enjoy it.
It's a promising position, and he's whipped it across. Fabian Ruiz. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Haaland! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Quarter of an hour played. Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a... Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
First breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Haaland. Llorente. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Haaland. And he shoots! And it's in! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking...
Oh, he's one-on-one! And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Spread out to the left. He's in a great position here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Cucurella. Van Dijk powering forward here. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cucurella kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Haaland. Gavi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland. And here's Ferran Torres. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Kubasi. Rodri. Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch. Of course, since...
Oh, takes a shot! Goal! Oh, boy, this fella is flying. You just anticipate that he will do this week after week after week. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona are at... He's having a shot! And that is faded wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Rodri, spread it left. And they win it back again. Cucurella finding himself in space. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Raya claims it, safe hands. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Laporte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a smartly directed ball. Can he get it through? He's found space here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
El dorsal 17.
Oh, Waters shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Ødegaard, nicely spread. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Decent chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kubasu. Laporte. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ødegaard. And that is expertly dealt with. Cucurella. Rodri. That's a good ball out wide for Ferran Torres. And he was quick to react. And it's Ruiz. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. Ødegaard. Ødegaard running with the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great ball, and he's in. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7.
It's their second corner of the game.
5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal. Cambio de jugadores.
Lovely bit of skill. He's had a shot! And that's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's a really well-measured ball. Simeone going like a man possessed at the moment. Simeone. He's a sharp little ball here. Nico Williams. Could move up a gear here. But it's Denzel Dumfries. Trossard. Can he get onto this? That pass just didn't quite work.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
And now they can clear their lines. 5 minutes to add. Space for him to turn and look. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, good spread. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Haaland! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pass somewhat off target. That's going to go a long way. Very nicely done. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Trossard really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Tar clears. Oh, shooting chance! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Odegaard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Van Dijk. Now Dumfries. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Haaland. Chance for a shot! Guendouzi. Havertz. The muscular approach does pay off here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Germany have reclaimed it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's having a hit! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Trossard. And here's Odegaard. Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Kimmich. And it's Sané. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Wirtz can clear it away. Chance, surely! And no mistake. Oh boy, this fella is flying. You just anticipate that he will do this week after week after week.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is big chance! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's worked it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Shifted it to the flank. He is through here. It's a good foot in there. He's got away. Wirtz with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Trossard. Can he get it through? Musiala. El Amin. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Messi. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we are back on the way. Sané. Trossard. Ødegaard, given the lift of his goal. He's had it taken off him. Schlotterbeck. Here's Tar. Musiala. Not the most accurate pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, that has not gone well. Pavlovic. Haaland looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And a chance! Oh, impressive strike.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pavlovic. Musiala. Pavlovic. And Nemecha. Pavlovic. Shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pavlovic. Quality ball. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Well read, nice interception. Schlotterbeck. And it's Pavlovic. Now it's Havertz. Guendouzi. Spread it left. Trossard. That's an errant pass. Kimmich. Sané. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Ødegaard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's just a little long. Now it's Havertz. Messi, looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a tiny finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Tar clears it away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Could be danger here. Not the most convincing of passes. That's going right the way across. Now it's Trossard. Guendouzi. And here's Trossard. Tar gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Decent chance! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now, can they get him away? This is Ronaldo, and the shot! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Goretzka.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Kimmich. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. Wriggles his way through. Kessié. Raul. Fermin. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. Schlotterbeck. Kessié. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out towards the right wing. Ronaldo has it in a wide position. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well taken goal. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Vitinha has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, when it comes to anticipation, Peter, this guy reads the game better than most, and it's very important that they've got somebody like him to stop the opposition. He's got an eye for space that might open up too, and I think the manager will be hoping that he can provide what they need at both ends.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Neves. Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Neves. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Conceição has it in a wide position. Might be danger. And the finish! Ruben Neves. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Ronaldo. Throw in. João Cancelo. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, nicely intercepted. Francisco Conceição. He's looking wide. Aimed beyond the defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Figo. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, strongly challenged there. Looking for options for movement. Conceição. Now the terrific effort against the crossbar. But he's left disappointed.
Cristiano Ronaldo must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
João Cancelo. Here's Vitinha. That's a cute ball. That's the throw. Stood up well to him there. And he's gone searching crossfield. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Portugal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter.
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. It's out of play for a goal kick. Vitinha. João Neves. Figo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Figo. Over to the other side. Ruben Dias. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Looking to play him in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Now it's Rafael Leao. That is ended up in no man's land. Rafael Leao. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Mendes. And that is expertly dealt with. That's been cut out, well played. João Neves. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Can he latch on to this? Inacio cuts out the pass.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nuno Mendes. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Ruben Dias. And the pass is intercepted. Over to the right flank. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. Out towards the flank. Oh, no joy this time. Nuno Mendes. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Driving on and making good progress. Figo has got himself a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Oh, he's having a goal! It's bounced back off the post. Rafael Leao is onto this. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. That's a good run down the left. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Rafael Leao.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao with the cross. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Vitinha. And it's Neves. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's superb. That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. Portugal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He'll try from distance. He's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. "75 minutes played." Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Now that's well seen too. Rafael Leao. And smartly reclaimed. Figo. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's another fine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Matheus Nunes! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Great pressure, plenty of it. 5 minutes left on the clock. Spread out to the left. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He lifts the roof! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Portugal look like they've won it. but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful... Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. This is a promising build-up. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Opts for safety. Upamecano played out to the left flank. Mbappe. Trincao. Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zaire Emery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, given away! Rafael Leao! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Chouameni. More and more pressure on the ball here. Vitinha. He's a sharp little ball here.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
It's Dembele! Goal! France! And France are in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will...
Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zaire Emery.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nicely spread. And here's Trincao. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe. And here's Trincao. Tries to pass it through. Ruben Neves. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Chouameni. Zaire Emery. He's picked his way through. Ruben Neves. Here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao making good progress. Zaire Emery. Oh, it's Dembele. Foot in. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Trincao. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Saliba. Upamecano. Rabiot. And it's Zaire Emery. Can he get on the end of this? Might be dangerous. Shoots! And he scores! Portugal are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Trincao finding himself in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone loose. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Cancelo. To Bruno Fernandes. Rabiot. Mbappe. Here's Chouameni, distributed tidily. He is through here! And that could well leave a mark. No foul, says the referee. Zaire Emery! And that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
João Cancelo. Trincao. Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Rabiot. Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rabiot cuts it out. Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Portugal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we are back underway. João Cancelo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Looking for options for movement. Vitinha to Bruno Fernandes. He's looking wide. Rafael Leao. Ruben Neves. That is good alertness. João Cancelo. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great chance! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Portugal have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ruben Dias cuts out the pass.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mbappe tries to play it through.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
It's run loose here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager...
Oh, what a shot at goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pinches it off him. Tchouaméni, lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Now, can they get him away? Played in, getting up there! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice looking ball. Ball's out once more. Vitinha. That's going right the way across. And it's Ruben Neves. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That's a good ball out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Doué. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Dembele.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
This looks big chance! And here's Doué. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's got away. Chance, surely! Hernandez tries to clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Doué. That is good strength. Nicely weighted ball. Spread it left. Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice physical challenge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Shapes to shoot! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.